What's up, everybody? I'm Josh Meek, the Uber Geek. Thank you very much for joining me here on Pretty Dece, your daily entertainment and pop culture show. Now, if you are listening to the audio-only version of Pretty Dece, you may already know that there is a video version of Pretty Dece that you can find by searching for Pretty Dece on YouTube. And you're going to want to check out the video version for this episode because we are talking about one of the weirdest games that I've seen in a very long time. And that game is called Normal Human Face Simulator. And again, you're going to want to check out the video of this because this is anything but normal. In this game, the objective is to bite your opponent's face off before they can bite yours off. Yes, that is the game. You are two heads facing at each other. One player controls one head, the other player controls the other head, and the controls are extremely simple. You have one button that lets you brace and get ready to lunge and bite, and then you have another button that actually lets you bite. That's all it does. That is what the simulator achieves here. Pure face biting, where you can rip skin and muscles and viscera off of your opponent in the sake of winning this weird, bizarre game. And you know, like, for as gross out of a game this is, and it's attempting to be, it's very brutal, but it's very simple and it's very well made for what's here. There is some subtle strategy in when to brace, when to try to bite, and what part of your opponent's face to try to bite off. And I've got to say, the like kind of way that the, skin and muscles and eyeballs just kind of hang from your teeth before they slowly start to fall show that there was some true care and talent that went into developing this game, which is maybe the scariest part about the whole thing. The game is certainly just delightful in how ridiculously gruesome and grotesque it is. And as far as like a, local co-op competitive game goes, it actually is kind of fun. You share a keyboard with someone else and you are furiously button mashing away while you attempt to chomp their face off. If it wasn't for the horrible subject matter, it'd be an awesome game for kids to play. But it certainly is one of those games that is going to spread by word of mouth. People are going to tell other people. You're going to show your friends when they come over, like, hey, have you seen this weird, wacky game? You've got to check this out. You'll never believe it. That is what Normal Human Face Simulator is all about. Now, if you visit the store page for Normal Human Face Simulator, and it is free, but if you actually visit the download page, it will give you some facts about the game, some features, if you will. I just want to run those down right now. First of all, fully deformable skin and muscles, of course, competitive and skill-based gameplay. It has realistic physical and anatomical simulation, stylistic low-poly procedural graphics, and finally, my personal favorite, gratifying chewing noises. Yes, the developer of this game is both hilarious, a talented developer, and also kind of a freaky, scary person. So naturally, I wanted to track down who exactly made this game. It was made by a man named Lingdong Huang, who, as far as I can tell, I've tried to research who this person is. As far as I can tell, he is a Carnegie Mellon student, so still in school, and the only web presence that he has outside of a suspended Twitter account is a school-hosted projects page where he lists out the things that he did for various classes. If you visit that page and go up a directory or two, you can find just various other files he's uploaded for school. You can find his school schedule, in fact. I love how haphazard and just uncommercial all of this is. I love that this game just got put out here and it got discovered, and this is just a random person making weird random games. He's only published 3 games total, including this one. There's one that also seems very fun. It's called Better Horses, where procedurally generated just monstrosities that in the vaguest sense resemble horses race each other, and you can bet on them. And it's actually an online game. It creates a server. Other people can connect and bet on your horses, which I can imagine was very fun around Carnegie Mellon. So again, super weird. I love that a game like this is allowed to exist. It's found on itch.io. If you've never heard of itch.io, it's basically Steam, but for crazy people. It's all indie games. The majority of the games on itch.io are free games, and they're certainly experiences. They're definitely these weird, wacky, off-the-wall things that sometimes you can barely even call a game, but they're all crazy interesting to look at and to download and to see what the heck they're even about. Itch.io is wild and crazy and a super fun way to spend an evening if you've never checked out itch.io. So definitely go do that and download Normal Human Face Simulator because it is 100% worth the try. So that's going to do it for Pretty Dece for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Make sure that you like Pretty Dece on Facebook, facebook.com/PrettyDeceShow. Of course, follow me on Twitter @PrettyDeceShow and visit PrettyDeceShow.com. So I'll be back tomorrow as always, and until then, make sure you hit that subscribe button on whatever platform you are listening on so you know exactly when the episodes drop.